Good morning, traders. This is Tony D from easyMarkets in Sydney. The volatility has returned overnight. We had the stock market fall to fresh multi-week lows, but rebound like in the previous sell-offs in the US session. But the US dollar was damaged. You saw gold pop higher, back above 1280. Euro pop back to 118. And the pound do a vicious reversal after some weak CPI numbers, all the way back up to the 130, 180. Really struggling to go lower on what is a perfect storm, almost negativity for the pound, and it still can't break 130. PMA's speculation about a prime ministership, ongoing Brexit negotiation, delays, all led to a feeling that the pound should have been lower this week, but the sellers have failed in the last two attempts, both on Monday and Tuesday, to break through that 130 support. If we were to break 130, it would be a big drop off here. The market doesn't have too much support until we get to 128. But so far it is holding, so it's very hard to continue to be negative when the price action is so positive in such a negative environment. So the stops will be building to the top side, and that's what you really have to be worried about as a seller here. Dollar yen, look, it's subdued. It didn't have a little bit of a rally towards that 114 early before the selling in the US session, but has not really sold off aggressively either. There's a bit of support in the lower 113s. It is a bit of a make or break period. The whole market has stalled, and there's lots of lower highs in every bit of the US dollar trend. So you could see the market start to make a new counter trend move here for a couple of days until we get the solution for the tax plan. It's all about the tax plan in the US. Trump's come out in the last few minutes saying he supports the House version. The Senate version's got the delays in it, a little bit more negative for the market. But still, we'll see what sort of compromises are made, and if the market is happy with that. All in all, these are such huge tax cuts, and it should be generally a positive event for the US dollar and the US stocks if it was to pass in any form that is not completely watered down. But the timeline of that could be still a week and a half away, and then you got the December rate hike, which is another good US dollar support in the backdrop as well. So it's very hard to get ultra bearish on the US dollar. More the fact that the market is range trading now, led by the euro. We have to see if the commodity currencies want to play as well, because the commodity currencies were left behind as oil crashed on the International Energy Agency downgrading its demand expectations. So oil fell 4 or 5% there, down to $55. That means Aussie dollar struggled, so did the Kiwi, so did CAD, and so it was not the best days to be involved in those pairs. Look, guys, if you do want to have more questions about these trades, because there is a lot going on in the market, please give us a call on the numbers below. If you're not a member of the Active Traders Group, you can get a dealer like myself or Josephine Goon to help you. If you're from Malaysia, if you're from China, we do have a Chinese desk here as well. And if you're here and if you're looking for the Bitcoin, we've got Jimmy. And if you're looking for solid FX analysts, you've got Russell. You can always come and have a chat with as well. So join on the link below and you'll get the access to the dealing room.